Hey yo, how's it going boys? What is up? Sora's back once again for another character impression. This time we have Nataku, more like he finally joined in the Primal Pals group. He's finally a playable character. Cool. Alright, so his win. Is he gonna change the win meta? We'll see. So he's 11,000 attack, 1,000 HP, his attack style, spear. His Ogi is Flame Lance Ascendo. Massive wind damage and wind and fire damage to a foe. And Tailwind Kindle's cooldown. Boost to fire damage specs based on Divine Might level. Alright, sounds decent. Alright, so skill is Flash Fire Gale. Wind and fire damage to a foe. 30% boost to caster's charge bar. Restores HP. Wind and fire, huh? Sure. Tailwind Kindle. Okay, so this is the one gets resetted. Boost to all allies' wind and fire attack. Why? Okay. 20% fire cut. Why is it 10 turns? So what? It goes down to 8 to 9 turns cooldown? Lasts for 3 turns. What? Sword the Heavens. I mean, yeah, I know he's been like that, but like, as a playable character, feels very odd though. Sword of Heavens. Hit to all foes' defense, wind, defend, and fire defense. 9 turns as well. What the shit is this? Memories of the War. Raise Divine Might level by 1 upon using a buff skill or taking fire damage. Max 5 stacks. At level 5, bonus fire damage effect. Flash Fire Gale activates at the end of turn. Friends till the end. When attacking, gain these effects in order based on the number of primal main allies. Fire damage reduction, bonus, boost to charge bar gain, boost to defense. Man, it looks like absolute garbage. He gets Excelsior. This is not even full limit break, is it? Dude, I mean, I appreciate this dank ass thing. Like, remember how I usually say that side games likes to do this kind of shit, where they interpret lore based on the character itself. It doesn't work like all the time, you know. This is one prime example of that. It's like, yeah, I know this guy is kind of like a wind / fire type of guy. But like, dude, it doesn't fucking work, man. Especially as a playable character or whatnot. It doesn't work. It's such a meme though. I mean, because like, he's a wind character, right? He's a wind character and he does fire damage as well as an extra. I mean, that's great and all, but that shit is not boosted at all, so that shit doesn't even do anything for the most part. It only goes down to 9 turns. Dude, what the fuck is this, man? I understand if the cooldown is a little bit slower too, but like 9 turns, man. His cooldown is 9 turns. The only thing that gets automated is this one and this one. Like, why is this type of debuff? This debuff 9 turns. This fucking blows my mind. Seriously, like, what is this? Only this debuff. You're getting only this debuff from it. And it takes 9 turns cooldown. Dude, 9 turns is fucking slow, man. I mean, I can kind of understand this because this kind of gets resetted. Because this you can reuse his second skill on Ogi, right? And then his first skill, whenever you get your 5 stacks done, you automatically cast that shit. Sure. But that shit is still so fucking slow though. Dude, I don't even have the character. Just by looking at this, I am fairly certain he doesn't fucking do any damage. Like, what the hell? Like, probably this is like maybe 300 to 400% or some shit. Like, he's only gonna do like 600k or some shit, nukes or something. Like, what the hell is that shit? Like, and also, what's the point of him buffing fire attack? Why? I mean, yeah, I've seen some characters having this amount of raw damage, but still, like it. Yeah, you have to also remember, right? Okay, you have one thing you have to also keep in mind that a lot of times, Cygames has already balanced their game in GBF, basically, to always either have like on element shit or null element type of scenario. You never have like multiple element shit combined together like this motherfucker right here. Remember how they somewhat kind of butchered Grand Order already in a way? And then you want to do that kind of shit again? Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you want to do that? Like, seriously? Why would you want to torture yourself and go to like, yeah, seriously, like, this guy is just literal absolute garbage. Do you know where he goes into? Right at the bottom of my fucking list. Maybe not the absolute bottom, but close to being the bottom. Like, seriously though, like, if, okay, so if, right, here's what if they could have done, right? They just need to remove all this fire shit. Make this cooldown way shorter. This one as well. Make all of his cooldowns way shorter. And just give him a little extra nuke on Ogi. He'll be a relatively decent character already. That's literally all what they needed to do for him. Just remove all these stupid things. Reduce the... Because I got a feeling it's because the reason why they had this super long cooldowns is because of this fucking dual element bullshit that they're trying to go with. It's like they want to make him so fucking fancy, but he's so fucking unusable. I remember how I mentioned in the beginning of this, me saying to myself like, is this gonna be the one that saves Win? Oh, this is like the totally opposite of that shit. This is like, okay, you see, he has decent EMP, right? He has 3 crits, sure. 2 Ogi, sure. Wind damage up, sure. Skill cap, sure. Sounds nice, right? This thing is, I mean, 2 wind attack, right? Sure. This shit is not gonna fucking save the abysmal shit-ass skill set he has. It doesn't fucking matter. No matter how you look at him, right? If you actually think he's gonna be helpful in win in any way, shape, or form, right? You need to remember, this guy, just looking at his skill kit, he doesn't have any form of overcap. He doesn't. He has no overcap. The only thing he has is this thing. And you have to remember, this thing can be a little bit slow to progress as well, because it's either he take damage or he spam his second skill. That's it. Right? It's either he take fire damage. Fire damage. Okay? Or he spams his S2. Because, you know, I could somewhat also maybe say the fact that if his allies, like, it counts if his allies as well, maybe that's okay, right? But no. No matter what you say, I feel like at this point, it's not going to fucking save this guy. It's not. As much as I do not want to shit on him, it's not gonna help him in the slightest at all. Dude, you have to remember, fire damage, man. He has to be off element. He has to be in a fucking disadvantage in order for him to get his stacks up faster. Just think about that. You have to remember, Win is actually Earth favorite. Okay? I mean, Win favorite is Earth, okay? It's not Wind, it's not fire. Yep, he's absolute garbage. Alright, moving on to the next character. Thanks for watching. Yeah.